moments me I still feel. Sorry lad, me heart if you Israel. Me and a Jew now I get swallowed by big wheel. But if I never figure out me woulda engrave. Still human, still I make mistakes.
Good morning everybody, my name is Byron Messia. Baddest artist on the ground. I'm really excited because being headlining on one of the most fantastic nights of the festival, especially with so many overseas artists, with being only 1 out of 2 local artists as well, you know. So, really excited, and for those that don't know Byron Messia is an artist, dancehall, reggae artist from St. Kitts and Nevis, and yes, that's much I have to say for now, you know. But yes,
to the local artists, national artists, it is the dream, the goal, the hope of every artist from St. Kitts and Nevis to grace the music festival stage. What advice would you give to those persons who have yet to have that opportunity? The second question for you both, there are a lot of artists gracing the stage this year, not just tonight, but do you have any hopes of collaborations with any one of them?
Yeah, so for the first question, I would tell every artist, always remember why you started, you know, and never forget, and always be hungry. Yeah, and never forget the dream, because it's all about the dream. And don't forget the teamwork, make the dream work. And about the second question now, you meant more, as in more collaborations with the artists, but definitely I would love to have a 1-2 international in the bag, as it relates that I already have a couple of regional acts in the bag, so yeah, definitely.
I want to start with a question for Byron Messia. Who are some of your musical influences? And specifically in dancehall and reggae, there are often calls of younger artists trying to mimic or trying to be more like, with regards to their performance style, some of the veterans in the business. Is this something that you are challenged with?
Alright, well, you know, growing up, it was always Nature B and Infamous and the Upstairs family. Those were some of the most influential people among my career throughout this journey as well. And the truth of the matter is, I really look up to a lot of international acts, rappers. So I guess that's why you won't find me sounding like anybody or any ordinary artist, you know? So I would say I mainly look up to more international acts, per se.
Byron, how were the preparation, how are, you haven't come as yet, going towards Tonight Music Festival? I know you've been quiet for some time, so I'm wondering if during the pandemic, if that had played a significant impact on the preparation.
Yes, Bucky. Well, preparations is going very well. And no, the pandemic didn't really play a part in my career, because we stayed putting in the work 24/7, regardless whether it was an outside or inside job. So your career is always with you. That's one thing about the music world. So a pandemic wouldn't really affect preparations or anything of that sort. But yeah, preparations going very well, man. So yeah.
To the local artists, Byron Messia and Benel, what would you say is unique about St. Kitts Nevis artists that basically stands out amongst other musicians and artists around the world and from the Caribbean?
Well, she took every word out of my mouth. But the only thing I would add to it, what makes us unique is that our culture as well, you know, St. Kitts itself. We stand for something and we meant something. So, yeah, I mean, and the style of music as well. It is a very different genre to every other reggae or dance music you will be hearing. So, yeah.
This is for Venel and Messiah. In the music industry, we often hear, well, I often hear a lot of younger artists complain about not getting a lot of support from people who went before them in their respective genres. Has this been your experience? Do you think more could and should be done with regards to succession planning in your respective genres here in St. Kitts and Nevis?
You see, in this industry, it's a very selfish industry. It's a very self-industry as well. I do think support plays a lot because you see that guy right there, Stainless? Yeah, if it wasn't for that man, many times I would have already quit, you know? And he's one of the best producers we have out of this country. So support plays a lot, and it has to do with your mental as well. If you're mentally weak out here, then yeah, you won't get anywhere. So I do definitely believe that we should be supporting whether it's elders or whether it's the younger generation. But yeah, definitely support plays a lot.
And this young man here, Byron Messia, right? This man is a superstar. This man has places to go, okay? Byron, for all of the people out there, let them hear a little Byron.
I me say, what is love? I me say, nobody no know that. I me say, nobody no show cause you put your trust in somebody broke your own heart. Feeling a bit lonely, somebody come get me. When me ignore you, and when you upset me. But if I don't call you, how you are gonna diss me? Oh.